Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is International Master Bindi Cheng, and I'm going to be doing a commentary on one of my games I played in DC International. I got second in the tournament, and I should have tied for first and got my first norm, but I made some horrific blunders in my last game and only drew, and there's some technical problems with my norm, so yep, there you go. Alright, so this is my game against Gregory Kaidanov. This is round 3. And this time at 202, I was playing the top seed. I think it was the top seed or the second top seed in the tournament. It wasn't like super strong, but they did have a couple of GMs and IMs, and it's possible to score a norm, which I should have done. But anyway, whatever. So this is the position. I'm white and he's black, and I'm just playing like some kind of random position because I was hoping he would play like Queen's Indian or something, but he surprised me by playing I think play e5 really early. I think d5 here, and then castle, and he played e5 here. The mover might not be the exact. I think he played d5 first, and then he went for this stuff, which was surprising, actually. I didn't think he was going to do this. So, anyway, I have some experience in the Benoni, so I decided to play c4 immediately. And here he just took, which is interesting. Now, I actually had a interesting idea here, was that I was going to just take this guy, and then takes... Actually, I think this is the right way. Let me take a look. Oh, yep, that's the right way. Yeah, so there you go. That's my game. 1-0. And yeah, so this is my plan. I was gonna do this originally, Queen 4, and realized that this is like a draw because here he has to kind of go back. And he can't really refuse the repetition because if he tries to go here, he's gonna take this guy, and I mean this position, he's just like, well, even material, but I mean he's gonna get like owned. I think E4 might even work here actually, just winning the piece here. So I mean he's gonna take the draw by force. So I was just go back and forth and that kind of stuff, and that'd be it. But I was like, no way, this is move 8. There's no way I can get like a draw against like a 25, I think it's like 2580 or 2577. So I can get this on like move 8. So I didn't really do this. And thankfully I didn't because I decided to just take this guy instead. So 97, d3, castle, knight c3. Now if he goes bishop e6, I have queen h4 idea with knight g5. So he goes h6 first. So around this time, I had like this is time control is like 9 minutes for 40 moves, and then you add another 30 minutes after each move 40 with 30-second increments every single move. So I had about like an hour and like 15 here. You had like an hour and 25 or something. I thought for a while, and I decided to play queen h4 because I was thinking we just go knight f5, and I was gonna just take this guy. I figured that this is probably okay position to play. I mean, it's kind of like Sicilian, and I have some very easy counterplay with c1 coming up. And I figured that this is a very nice position, and I probably won't be able. I mean, I might still lose because he might outplay me, but I figured that this is the safest position as I can get, and I'll just play chess pretty much. But thankfully, he played g5. So when he played g5, I thought for like 5 minutes, but I had already planned to just sack my piece because I figured he was like 2577, 2406. No, I'm gonna just gamble and see if it works. Now, this is actually a legitimate sack because I analyzed this game with Houdini afterwards, and he actually agreed with me that I had loads of compensation, might even be winning in some lines. Here's a few sample lines I want to show you. Knight g5, here, bishop e4, queen e7, f4. Now, the problem for him is that whatever he does here, he's probably going to lose because if he plays f6 here, bishop, I think this is a... Okay, maybe not. This might not be right. Wait, what doesn't do? Oh, sorry. Yeah, yeah. This is sorry. I mixed up the move. Yeah, g4 is the move. Get bishop g6 and just take it, and he's just gonna lose the piece pretty much. We'll get a piece back. So the main line that I was looking at was here and f4. And now the point is that if he takes this guy, it's immediately losing because, yeah, just look at that. Queen 7 versus f4. I could have just taken this guy first. It doesn't really matter because I'm going to go here and then here. Something's going to happen, like, for example, well, here, and I think I'm probably just winning here. He can't really defend this guy very well, and even if he tries, I can only just go bishop d4, rook here, now e4. It's like, it's murder, pretty much. So this is a few lines that I was looking at. Houdini thought about something else. He, I think the move that he thought was queen h7, and then queen h5, some kind of weird moves there. But I was just going to play f4, regardless. And if you look at the evaluation here, it's, yep, look at that. It's positive. And, yeah, bishop f5, bishop e4, kf8. It's very difficult. Now, it might look like queen e6 is good here, But if you just wait a moment here, you'll see that it's actually bad. For some reason it says knight f5 is possible. Yeah, knight f5 is not possible anymore. So queen e6 was the move that they looked at first. But actually, I think that this position here, I can just actually just take this guy. And the point is, I'm going to go here and go knight takes f7. And the prompt here is, well, for some reason this is very slow. Let me see if I can close some stuff here, make it go a bit faster. Oh no, I'm just talking to some guy on Skype. Maybe I should close some stuff. I'm watching baseball. I think I was watching baseball. Oh, okay. I'm gonna close this thing, close this thing, close this thing. Alright, yeah, so I said queen e4, right? But actually, here you have e3 here, which apparently just wins. I think this wins. Yeah, they wins. Yeah, this is the idea here. So, for example, and again, you can never take this guy, right? Because of just f takes e5. Look at the evaluation. This is just completely winning. But this is very, very complicated. I mean, I would have done the f4 move, and after that, I just wasn't sure what I was going to do. I was going to see what he does. But, I mean, this is a very tough defensive task for black, and it's a very good chance I'll just have a winning attack in some of the lines. So, I mean, I realized that there's a lot of stuff here, and if he takes back, I was going to just go nuts. Hopefully it works. But he actually has played queen e7. He thought for like 45 minutes, half his time, on the queen e7, and he just refused it. So this was a quite surprise, and I realized what his idea was if I take this guy, it's knight 5. So obviously I'm going to go back. Alright, so now I'm just up a pawn. He is missing his g-pawn. That's kind of bad. If you're missing g-pawn, it's really hard to win if you're just down a pawn like this. It's like playing odds, except this pawn is probably the worst pawn to give up this early. And I guess he even did this because, I'm 2400. He thinks he might be able to play me, that kind of stuff. So, he rolled dice. They want to go into this massive complications. I think, practically speaking, he should have just taken it. And even objectively speaking, I think he should take it too, because I think it's probably the best chance. I mean, if that's like a piece, you kind of got to take it, right? Otherwise, I mean, all I gotta do is just play safe and and I should be okay. So he plays a6 first. So I go rook c1. Goes queen e6. So now I realize his idea was this: he's going queen e6 and potentially play like knight f5 at some point, maybe f5, that kind of stuff. Oh, okay, keep on seeing. And essentially, he's going to try to rack up some counter on the king side. But there's a kind of a flaw to his plan. This is my plan. b3 first. This kind of weird move. I just want to prevent some certain like queen c2 ideas because I want to move my knight somewhere, right? So he goes queen g6 here, and I go queen c4. And this looks kind of dumb because he's going to gain tempo. But this is actually my plan. I was planning to give him the tempo. I go knight h4. Now he can't take this guy because I just take back and up a pawn. He goes here. And now I realize something here. I want to play knight d5 first, trading off pieces, but I can actually go this move first, which is really nice. The point of this move is that he doesn't want to trade pieces. He doesn't want to take this guy because I'm going to take this guy up a pawn again. As long as I trade queens off, I'll probably be fine. So I realize queen h8 is probably forced. And now I go knight d5. And the problem for him is that I'm going to take this guy and take this guy. And if he tries to go block like this, rook c8, then I'm simply just going to take this guy. And I think queen c5 would be good enough. The point is that I'm taking this pawn, taking this knight, and it goes back. I don't have to take this guy, I can just go here, instead knight 5. And this is very, very strong. Actually, maybe not. Well, I guess, yeah, it's pretty strong. So this is like some idea, like I'm just gonna refuse it. Like it says you can take it, this guy, but I won't take it, I just go knight 5. And this is essentially winning because he has no counterplay. I have the bishop here, and he also has a racked up pawn structure here. And he's just down pawn. So he doesn't do this. He goes for this interesting idea here with bishop f6. And instead of now the thing is, his idea is just gonna take this guy and try to make something happen. But I actually know something interesting is that because he has no g pawn, I can't just attack him on the king side, which is what I did exactly. So I took it. Now I go queen c5. Point is that I'm gonna play f4 very, very soon, and that's gonna be very difficult for him to kind of respond to. So what he did now is, let me actually just look this game. I don't remember exactly what he did. I had my score sheet, but somehow it just like it went missing somewhere, or maybe I just got. Yes, even the computer is pausing at queen d7. So yep, this is it. Knight h4. There's a timing thing here, but I'm not sure if it's accurate because I was the one operating the Monroy device, And sometimes I go out for a smoke, or I walk around, washroom a lot. So I am not on my board most of the time. So that's a bit of a problem. And this is extremely slow. What the heck is going on here? Okay, bishop c3. Yeah, so queen g7. Okay, so there you go. So he goes back. And I go bishop c3. Now he really should just like do something, but he can't really, because this is the move that I think he was looking at. But unfortunately, this is my plan. And I'm going to go f4. And he cannot do anything because I'm just going to take this guy. Because rook e8, now f3. I'm going to go to opposite color bishops, but this opposite color bishop is actually very, very strong for me because he actually has no counter on the king side, and I'm going to have 2 pawns plus the attack on the king side. This should be winning as well. So instead he goes rook d8, waiting to see what he would do. Play f4. And again, same idea. f5 just takes 6, now f3, f6, then it takes, then rook takes f8. And go now f3. So I'm just going to go after this pawn. So the thing is, here he has an interesting move, which is b6, push my queen back first. And I should bring my queen to a3 with a very simple tactical idea, but just taking this pawn. But I mean, I was kind of scared because he might have something here on the king side, and I want to be careful here. So the point is that knight d5 doesn't work because I can just take this and take this, and then up 2 pawns. Should be a very easy win. So he goes knight f5 here. And now I take this guy immediately because I saw this idea. Rook takes f5. And now I was planning to actually just play bishop b2 here. Here, bishop d7, queen e4, and then queen f6. But for some reason, I was only looking at queen c4 and takes a6, right? But this seems like he has some compensation because he might bring his king to like g7 or h7, and there's some like potentially weird sacks here. But it doesn't really work. And the thing is, what I missed was this move, knight h4, very strong move here. The point is rook f2, queen e3, this rook is trapped. He's just losing the exchange because he just got to bring it back. And after rook g5, the best move here is just rook f1. And now not only do I have the f-file again, but his rook is kind of stuck here on g5, and I have a super strong diagonal here, and he's going to lose e5 pawn eventually. Or something like that, f3 might be coming, but this is just extremely strong. I can even just go queen c4, just win a free pawn this way as well. Maybe not. Maybe win free pawn is that good. Or yeah, maybe it is good. But anyway, I mean, I probably should have just done this, but I saw a way to get into endgame, and I just decided, okay, I'm going to play safe and just get into endgame. So this is my plan. But he actually has a lot of compensation here, and that's actually really unfortunate because I missed some ideas here. So I'm going to force the queen trades because he has to go into it. So now he has to go this way. Now knight d4. And apparently king g2 is the best move here, but I kind of want to take this pawn because it's just so juicy, such a juicy pawn. I gotta take it. So I'm temporarily up 3 pawns against Kaidanov here, but unfortunately I'm actually going to lose these pawns back. Now I was looking at Risky's f3 line. I was just going to king g2 and then g4 and push this guy down to here and checkmate. Yeah, that was a very simple plan, but I thought that this was very strong because this pawn is just going to go down. I'll gladly let him take all these pawns because I have these 2 connected pass pawns. But he does a very nice move here, knight takes f3. Unfortunately, I realized my mistake is that I can't go king g2, king g1. I mean king 2 because you just go here. And now instead of taking this guy, which I thought he would, he just go back. I mean, this is the thing I was looking at, and this is kind of dangerous. Plus, I mean, he can just take d3 and just try to play this position. Of course, I'm still winning here, but it's some technical problems. But I mean, he can just go back and forth. So maybe I should have done this first, see what he do. But I trusted that he was going to play best move, so it goes king e f2. The point of this move is that I'm essentially just going to try to force him to get his knights away, which is what happens here. Knight is here, and then knight f1. Or I think we're knight f3 again, actually. Let me take a look at this game again. Yeah, I totally forgot. It's been like a week and a half or so. Yeah. Oh, knight f3 back. Okay. So he goes knight f3 back. Now, the point is knight g4 doesn't work because of rook g7, so hence that's why I push my pawns forward. And this is an important tactic here because now I can just push it down. So he actually has to go for this idea. And at this point, I thought that I was much better, even though materials even. I basically sat all my pawns back. I was up 3 pawns. I gave it all back so I can get this pawn g6, have some main threats as well. Just because it's very difficult to play on the defending side, but even more so if the attacking side has a main attack on you too. So that's actually very tough. And the move I was looking at was rook f7. I was just gonna play check and rook c6, or just go. No, I was just gonna rook c6 immediately. Now the point is he can't go king h7. I'm going to go g6 and rook here. If you look at the analysis here, yeah, Bindi thinks it's fine, but honestly, this is I don't know who would want to play this position because he's gonna be very, very defensive the whole time, and I'm simply just gonna bring my rook down maybe here and move king down, you know, get this pawn eventually, and this I think I should be able to win this game. So he goes for a much better practical try, but maybe not the best, real try. But anyway, king g4, here now g6. This is a nice move because I'm not sure if he saw this, but he might have because this is a very smart idea the whole time. Essentially, he cannot take this guy. Rook takes, bishop takes f4. If he goes knight takes, then rook g7. So at this point, I figured that I was in very good shape. And I just took this guy. I went in for this. He goes can't fate. This is interesting. And now he just goes king e7. And maybe I should play a4 here, but I wasn't quite sure. And I figured that I can actually win this endgame because I don't think I'm gonna lose this pawn. But maybe I should have just played a4 or something. But anyway, they think I'm winning. They think I'm like completely crushing this game. But I was still kind of nervous because I really didn't want to screw this up because this is a very important game and I want to get off to a good start. So I take this guy, rook takes, and now I played a really nice move that I thought was very good, which was bishop g7. Now, if you look at the analysis here, it's actually the best move. Now, so far it looks like it's draw, but look at that, it's not there anymore, right? So the point is that originally I was going to play king f5, but I wasn't quite sure, like after here. I think it's still winning, but it just like kind of rubbed me the wrong way, and I had to like work a bit harder for this. So I had to find some more accurate moves, and I figured why bother doing that when I can just play the best moves here, which is bishop g7. Yeah, rook takes a2, bishop g7. Now this endgame is actually very funny because he actually loses if he goes for this. f5, I'll just show real quick. Rook takes. And now it doesn't matter where he goes, but let's say he goes here, here, here. Let's say he goes a5, and then king 6. Well, it doesn't really matter because I'm just gonna go king b4, and then king. Okay, maybe I'll king b4. Sorry, b4. Yeah, b4. I don't want to give him opposition. That'd be kind of embarrassing. And he goes king b7, just king b5, and I gain the opposition. That's a win. Let's stop this thing. But if he goes, let's say king e7, then again, I don't want to give him the opposition because this is draw again. Because yeah, I can't actually advance. But just king e6, and same idea, just b5, just push forward. If he tries to, let's say, go a5 and a4, well, he actually does not make it in time because I just block it from this this file here. So essentially, this is just winning. It's a winning pawn game, and I realized if I simplify to this, then this is just one. And he saw this too, so he doesn't go for this. He goes for a5 immediately, which is, the only try he has left. Let's just go forward a bit. Okay, he has a5, so I just take this guy. He goes a4, as you see. And obviously, I do not want to take on a4, because then this is going to be impossible to win. Rook, bishop versus rook. It's theoretically drawn, and that's not what I want to do. So b4, pretty simple. And now the point is that I'm just simply going to go king f3. And now rook b2 is a really cute move, but it doesn't really do anything, because, yeah, it just doesn't do anything. So he goes king e3. So obviously I'm not taking this guy. So rook b2, and now a2. And now it's a very simple conversion here. Simply king c4, because rook b1 just rook a6, simple way. Rook a3, just block this. And what did the rest of the game go? He just went around here. King d7, and then king c7. And now I think I went I don't know what he went here. Oh, king c6. Okay. King c6. So he's going for his last try. Oh, whoops, wrong square. Last try, last ditch efforts. But essentially, it's over. Bishop c3. And now I'm just take this guy, and this is a really easy win for me at this point. And is that it? Yes, that is correct. Yeah, bishop c3, and he just resigned here. So that was kind of my most important win, I think, because this is only my third actual scalp against a GM, which is pretty sad if you think about it. But I've just been drawing GMs a lot, and I lost him a lot too. So it's rare when I beat someone like this. and also rare when they just like lose a pawn and don't take back my sack. So I thought this was a really nice game. I just converted it very safely, didn't give him any chances. The end game was kind of shaky, but I mean, it's hard to play like at top level for the whole game. So yeah, I was pretty happy about this game, and that kind of started my my tournament. I'll post a link down in the notes, and I hope you guys enjoy this. See you guys next time. Bye bye.